Morning everybody, day 3 of harvest. We had 2 mil of rain last night. Shame there's no sunshine, but we are planning to go. So we got Farmer Clive has just pulled the header out, so we're ready to do that. That needs a couple of knives on it again. We broke a couple of knives. It's the barley, it's just so chewy. We just woke Farmer Clive up, that's gonna roll off somewhere. We've got to blow the combine down, grease that up. We're going to cut the barley this morning. We've got some of Farmer Clive's barley to cut, then we're going to move on to some contract peas, or vice versa yet. We haven't made the decision yet. Depends on that stuff. Depends on if the sunshine comes out. So we have got a lot to get on with. My blood pressure's already rising. So let's get into it. Let's get the combine ready and let's see what happens. Let's go. Right, so that is basically the morning routine I do every day before we start combining. We also fill it up with diesel, but I've got to go and get the Bowser to go and fill it up because we've got no diesel here. So that is the next thing we've got to do. We are moving to the field now. If sun shines out, we are going to go combining. We get Farmer Clive in gear here.
Yeah.
Woo! Harvest time. Also as well, not a very good day. I got a swollen eye because I got stung by a bee halfway through that. Right.
Come on, boys. Go in.
Let's get on. Let's get combine. Let's get cutting. Let's get done. So we are going. How long for though is anyone's guess. We're just doing a round to see what it's like, what the moisture is and so forth. As you can see, it's not ideal combining weather. Normally we're in shorts, t-shirts, it's hot, but it's a little bit cold. It is not very warm at all. So we'll just see how this goes. We'll tell you in a few seconds if we carry on here or we're going to move crop from this stuff, which is barley, over to some peas. We might do then. So it turns out that the barley's wet at 16.5. I'll explain moisture's a bit later. So basically the grains inside, well the grains we're actually harvesting then, they actually contain moisture, so there needs to be 15% or below, and it's actually 16.5, so that means they're a little bit too wet. I was going to pack up and do some peas, but they're too wet as well. So we put the header back on the trailer, we're going to leave that there for a minute, we're going to take this back home to put under cover just in case it does rain, and then we've got a bit of shed configurations to do. Also as well, I've got a jumper on because it's cold. It's definitely not combining weather. You would have thought we was in September, this kind of weather, but
I remember last time the weather was like this. I used to be my dad and me all on the farm, and they said, blow this, let's go buy another combine. They went and bought another, we had a Clayson 103, some of you might remember one of them in the early 60s, and they went in and bought another one. And we still cut wet wheat with 2 combines, so...
Ironically, this thing here is 3 times the size. So it's the same as both them combines combined, plus one more. Plus another one of them.
And we're still cutting
And we're still cutting wet wheat, and we're still not cutting enough. Anyway, so we're going to go rejig the shed, take this back to base. Harvest. Now you can see why my stress levels are going up. So if you can cast your mind back to an episode a month or 2 months ago, where we put stuff back in the shed, packed it all away after potato harvesting, and now Farmer Clive's decided, and didn't realise at the time, that we blocked the all-seed rake drill at the back here. So now we've lovingly put this all back in the shed and squeezed it all in. We now have to take it all out to get that out to put it all back in again. And we've got a snipe slang as well. We just point out to Farmer Clive as well that we can't use my tractor because it's too high, and we're going to hit the shed roof trying to get in to move this.
Right, yeah.
No, it is.
Ain't as high as the other one, and that went just under there.
Right, stay tuned. I'm going to set the GoPro up and watch us knock the shed over.
What about if you come in forward, we can put it on the front link.
Right, if we can put it on the front or the back, we don't know yet.
If Linktr is that high for start.
So, will we take the shed out? Who knows? We're about to find out. Before he said it was going to fit. So whether that's stupidity or genius, it's out. Right, let's go get the rest of the stuff out now, haven't we? What are you doing with that?
Well, stick that on. Ow! Got my finger.
So actually I meant to do a time lapse, but forgot. I got a video there. But if I had that crunch worm, me going whoa, 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 he's just KO'd a can that was there. Well, wasn't that a fun hour? So to finish the day off, we put the Bowser on the trailer, ready to take down to the combine. Used to be on the truck, but he just really started wrecking the trailer, so we're going to put on one of these this year. So Farmer Clive's happy as normal. So that was a bit of a no-go day. We thought it was going to get done, or get going, but day 3 of harvest, we've done a round. We've done a trailer. So I hope you all enjoyed that video. Hopefully we'll get some more combine in tomorrow. So all that's left to say is a goodbye from me, and of course say goodbye Farmer Clive.
Goodbye, Farmer Clive.
If you did like this, subscribe, tell your friends and so forth. Right, see you again later.